How I turned a coffee mess into a job, yes. So, there I was, all hyped up for the last round of my job interview at this really cool tech place. The office was awesome, kinda like what you see in movies. And they even had free gourmet coffee. Being a huge coffee fan, I grabbed a cup without thinking twice. It was just what I needed to calm those nerves, you know. Everything was going great. And I was in the middle of explaining why I was the perfect fit for the job when disaster struck. I talk with my hands a lot, and before I knew it, my hand smacked right into my coffee cup. Coffee went everywhere, on the table, the documents. Even my resume got a coffee bath. I wanted to disappear right then and there. I thought the interviewers would be super mad or at least annoyed. But guess what? They were super chill about it. One of them quickly grabbed some napkins to clean up, while another cracked a joke saying, "Looks like you're really spilling your guts for the job." Everyone laughed, and just like that, the ice was broken. Instead of the interview going downhill, we ended up chatting about how to handle mess-ups and stay cool when things get crazy. It was weird, but the coffee spill actually showed them I could keep my cool under pressure, which was a big deal for the job. Fast forward a week, and I got the call. I got the job. They even mentioned that they're getting spill-proof mugs because of my little coffee adventure. On my first day, there was a brand new spill-proof mug waiting for me at my desk, and everyone was super welcoming. So, yeah, that's how making a mess with coffee kinda helped me land my dream job. Goes to show, sometimes it's the oops moments that make you stand out. Just goes to show, you don't gotta be perfect, just gotta handle those slip-ups like a boss. Lost my job because I clogged the toilet during interview. I found an excellent job opportunity at this really nice office. Everything was going very smoothly. I had pretty much gotten the job at a previous interview, and I was just in to fill out onboarding paperwork. I was so stoked, because the onboarding questions were about accommodations I'd like at this job. Like, what kind of snacks should we keep on hand for you? What kind of caffeinated beverages do you like? All was going well, but I was offered coffee earlier, and of course accepted it because I love free stuff. This coffee was so good, and I drank it down really fast. So of course coffee did what coffee does, and before I knew it I had to use their bathroom. It was a really nice bathroom with poopery and everything. I really was able to relax and let it all out. There was a whole lot of excess in my system that morning. I had been drinking a lot and eating party food all day before. Because it was the weekend, it took a lot of toilet paper for me to get my ass clean too. Well, anyways, I washed my hands and admired how nice the bathroom was before I left. Then I went back to finish my paperwork. Anyone notice any missing steps here? I forgot to flush my dookie. I was sitting on my computer filling out the rest of the paperwork when a female worker went into the bathroom. It's unisex, and I heard her exclaim, "Oh, what the?" from the bathroom. I immediately realized I was the last one in there. I looked at the door, as I heard the sound of a flush from the toilet as she tried to get rid of it so that she could go. But I didn't hear the bowl clear. I only heard the bowl fill up with water. She was not happy. I watched her leave the bathroom and go whisper something in the ear of the guy in charge of the office. They had to figure out how to unclog it. There wasn't a plunger in there, so they went looking for one. When he went to take a look at the bathroom, the water was at the brim of the bowl, a yellowish-brown soup, cold and filled with globs of brown streaked TP. I was the only new person in the building, so of course everyone knew it was me. I tried to just pretend like I was on my computer the whole time, and they didn't yell me or anything, they just dealt with it. A lot of the toilet water got on the bathroom floor, and they didn't have a janitor in until that evening. I finished my paperwork, but they were really upset about the toilet, and the boss was not as friendly afterwards. I finished my paperwork, but I never heard back from them, even after I tried to follow up. When I was 10, I stole all the glue and scissors from my school and blamed someone else. They were seen as a troublemaker from then on. I was pretty popular at my school, and I joined. Life was good until a new kid arrived when I was about 9. I don't know how, but over a really short time, he managed to take over my friend's group and push me out. Unrelated to this, one day I thought it would be funny to steal the glue and scissors, which I did. I was planning to return them after the amusement had been had. Only the teacher went mad. They were being way over the top and they decided that if someone didn't own up to it, everyone would suffer. The class was starting to get really worried, and were basically saying that whoever did it should just own up. I stayed quiet and the teacher searched all our lockers and belongings. They found the glue and scissors in the locker of the new kid. I'd put them there originally as the locker was open. I didn't even realize at the time it was his locker, but when the teacher found them, I stayed quiet thinking that the worst that would happen was that they'd get a minor telling off. Only the teacher was being ridiculous and was still really angry. They went crazy at the boy and no matter how much he said it wasn't him, the teacher just kept going crazy. Eventually, the teacher took him to see the deputy head. The boy was in tears. His parents were called and he ended up in detention for a week. I felt pretty awful that I hadn't said anything, but I thought it was too late. I'm in a WhatsApp group with old school friends, and they were talking about random people when they mentioned the kid I blamed all those years ago. They were talking about how he was always such a dick. I can't stop thinking that maybe he wasn't actually a dick, but I kicked off his life of being labeled a dick by blaming that whole episode on him. It's too late now, but it was definitely a shitty thing to do, even if I was 10. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe for more.